Well, welcome again to another episode of Dr. Brew, and we'd like to just go over some of the finer points of different ways to create your beverage and the effects that the paper filter or your choice of filtration has. There's really several different types of filtering devices for your beverages, whether it be coffee or tea. Primarily, we're most used to seeing paper, generally both in either a flat bottom pleated filter like that or in a cone shape. Those are also available in metal mesh or plastic mesh that is either flat bottom or again in the cone style. Some countries of origin you may even see a cloth sock. Cloth was actually used in the US during the 40s into the 50s, but has since fell out of favor. Primarily today we're going to talk about the paper filtration, and there are choices of both the whitened and the natural paper filters. All I can tell you with those is make an educated choice if you want to try to use them. One of the things we strive to create in the BUNN paper filter is very little, if no, taste carryover or color. One good thing to do is a quick taste test just with hot water and your filtering method. Most of us are used to a more clarified beverage with paper. Paper does pull out some of the oils and keeps it in the brew basket itself, but you end up with a clarified cup. So if your filter paper just in hot water has an odor or a taste or coloration of the water, if the actual filter leaves a tint to the water, then you probably don't want to use that for your finer beverages. We mentioned earlier there was a cone style versus a flat bottom and why you may make that choice. The difference is in bed depth and how the water flows through the bed. The cone style, you have more of a graded depth in the coffee where it's maybe 2 inches deep in the middle and an inch out at the edge, where with the flat bottom paper filter, all the coffee is level in one tier, so as the water flows through the coffee you have a more uniform extraction possibility as you're brewing your beverage. BUNN home filters are approximately 1/4 inch taller than other paper filters. We do that for a couple of reasons. We brew a little faster in the BUNN, we float the beverage a little higher, and we don't want to create any overflow situations that you may have with a shortened wall height on the filter. The differences in the effects of the beverage. Paper filtration will pull out a little more of the oils from the coffee and give you a more refined beverage with less sediment. Where the metal filtration, if you're more used to say a French press or a plunge pot, allows a little more of the particulate of non-dissolved material to come through, a little more of the oils that come through in the coffee flavoring. So really it becomes a matter of choice of what you like in your beverage. So as you make your choice in filtration, whether you want a little more mouthfeel, a little more sediment, you may be very happy with a metallic or plastic mesh type filter. If you like a little more refined and a little less sediment in the coffee, the paper filter is ideally a choice. We hope all these tips and ideas help, and again, experiment. Always try to find the beverage you love and enjoy, and hope to see you again. If you have any other questions or any concerns about brewing we can help with, go to deardrbrew.com and we'd be glad to answer your questions. Thanks.